positive mental attitude. But in terms of keeping the energy across the season, you have to have the right diet, the right training, the right downtime, positive distractions. So we know what you do when you're at the track. What is your positive distraction when you're away from the track? You go out on the ocean?
Sim racing.
Sim racing. So more driving.
Yeah, because it keeps me, just ready to go. I'm spending a lot of time also then on the setup, and I'm not racing a Formula 1 car on the simulator, but it's like GT cars, so it's also a different technique of driving. So I just keep testing myself, and especially, these sim drivers, they're so quick. It's very interesting to see them drive because they have no real experience of a car. But somehow, when you look at how they're braking, how they're controlling, it is how it should be. So it's very interesting for me, to then compare myself to them because they're naturally quick on the sim. I'm naturally quick in real life. And then for me, that's another motivation because I know whatever, I'm confident that when I jump in a real car, I'll be quick. But on the simulator, these guys are the benchmark and I have to push myself to that limit. So I like to just test myself and improve myself to also learn from them. So my downtime, I'm still trying to improve myself, which I think also helps me in real life.
When you're on the simulator, are you driving a Grand Prix car, or are you
GT cars?
So GTs.
Yeah, mainly.
So they're better on sims.
Even like LMP2 cars, whatever. Yeah.
And you have your own team, or you're part of a team.
Yeah.
What is the team called?
Team Redline. So we have a lot of drivers, and they're also there. We had an amazing year. We've won basically almost everything within the sim racing community. So that was also a lot of fun to be part of because I was having a good time on track, of course, winning in Formula 1, but also sharing these moments with them and actually also sometimes being part of the lineup, winning these races. It's just amazing because it's the same. You're also pushing flat out. You need to take it seriously. You really need to work together to make it happen because also there you can change a lot of things on the setup. And then it's all about preparation, strategy as well, because when you're doing a 24-hour race around the Nordschleife, it's quite tough.
It's crazy, David, when you hear them talking about sim.
I know, I don't like driving a sim. I can't do
too,
a lap without crashing. You get dizzy?
I get dizzy. And he is so involved and so motivated to be the same as he is for Formula 1. He's on the sim.
Well, even during the F1 weekends, when I jump out of my car, I would be on Discord, like texting the guy, hey guys, like how's it going if they would have a race, or like keep me updated with setup things, ideas to try, all these kind of things. Yeah.
So this is your positive distraction when
Yes.
you go there. One thing I'm really curious is, and you said it there, when you jump in the real car, you can drive it to its limit. You've, through what you've explained there, acknowledged that some of the simulator drivers are maybe a little bit quicker than you or better than you for whatever reason.
It takes me a little bit longer to be really competitive, that's for sure.
So how does that psychologically work for you? Because on one hand, you're there as a professional Grand Prix driver, owning the moment, knowing you're the quickest guy out there. On the other hand, you're looking at these professional sim racers and having to go, God, I'm letting the team down because it's taking me longer to get up to speed.
Yeah, but then I'm still confident that I'll get to that point, but I just need to work a little bit harder for it. But that's also a nice motivation and a nice thing to do. I need to put in a few more hours to be competitive, and then I'm like, well, anyway, if the race is starting, we'll get the other teams anyway.
A few more hours.
A few more hours.
Well,
40 hours of preparation for a 24-hour race. I think it's
50 hours of preparation because I want to win whatever I do. I want to go there not to look like an idiot. So when I'm on the simulator, I'm also flat out.
So there's the thing, again, the realization, I'm so used to being the idiot that I've just not pushed myself hard enough in life. It is fascinating. So